It's Miss Alaina. So today I wanted to make a really special video. I wanted to show you guys how to make a craft. As you all know, I love making stuff with my hands and giving them to friends, making them with you guys. And so I thought this week we would make a really cool card with our hands that we are able to send to someone and invite them to a virtual hangout. It could be on FaceTime, it could be on Zoom, it could be on anything, but making a card and sending it to someone really shows just how much you care about that person and how much you are there to listen to all of the things going on in their life, which is definitely something that I think everybody can benefit from. So, I've got a card I've already made. I'm going to show you it really quick here. It is a card we're going to make folding a napkin into a dress. It's so exciting. You see it? It's going to be a You Are Invited card, and I'm going to show you how you can fold a napkin and cut a napkin up to make it look like this really cute dress. Look how cute that is. I love it. I put on my little dress-up hair bow just for this video, so I'm very excited. And so it's going to say, You Are Invited on the front, and then I just used my name, but it says, I underlined the parts that you can fill in and customize for your friends. So it says, Miss Alaina, please join me on Friday, so you can pick a date, for a dress-up tea party. So you could definitely, make it for any type of thing. You can do a dance party. You can do any sort of thing that you want to make it. But the main thing is to make a card and send it to your friend. So let's get started. All right. So now we've switched to the overhead view, and I've gotten everything together that I need. Here's the card that I'm already ready to go. It's like my template that I'm using. Slide that out of the way. We're going to need a marker or something to write with. So a pen, pencil, anything will do. I just happen to like using Sharpies. We'll need a pair of scissors to cut the napkin. You will need a napkin. And you'll also need a piece of paper to fold into the card base. Okay? So first we're going to start with the napkin. We're going to cut one corner right here. We're just going to cut a little oval. You know what? I'm going to draw this on here so you guys can kind of see. It's a little bit hard. Might be a little easier. See that right there? Then we're going to cut the bottom of the skirt. This is for the top and the bottom of the skirt. See how that's like a half circle? So we're going to cut this, and this part is going to be the skirt that we are folding up on the napkin. So, let's go ahead and cut it. Cut on the inside of your drawing on the napkin so that the ink doesn't show up on your skirt. See, we got that cut. Cutting on the inside of the top. Alright, so now we've got the top and the bottom of the skirt. Okay? We're going to set that to the side. And the next step is going to be cutting the top of the dress. You see how this is the top part of the dress? We need to cut that template. The last part is the little sash. So let's go and get our marker again, or a pencil. And you're going to want to start with one line on the side and one line on the other side. Okay? Then you're going to need some sleeves. So you want to come in a little bit so your arm can breathe. The half circle. Okay? Then we're going to need a little bit of a shoulder. Look at that. Okay? Then we're going to need the neckline. You could do a circle one. You could do a V-neck. You could do whatever you want. Alright? So now we're going to go ahead and cut on the inside of the line so the black doesn't show. If you'd like it to show, that's totally fine. Cut on the line. Because it could be a black outline dress. I don't know what your napkin looks like, but I bet it's awesome. And when you're cutting through a napkin, there's going to be different layers. So, like what we just cut, that's going to be 4 different tops. So you can repeat this card 4 times, send it to 4 people, set up a Zoom, and check in on your friends. See how they're doing, see how they're feeling, what's up with their pets, all sorts of fun stuff. Alright, right now we're only going to need 1, so I'm going to take these 3 and put them to the side. Okay, now we're going to need our paper. Fold it all the way in half and crease it. Now you've got a card. You can also cut it in half. You can cut it whatever size you'd like, depending on the type of envelope size that you have at your house. So think about what size envelope you have first, and make sure before you glue on the napkin that it's going to fit in an envelope. Okay? Next, we're going to lay it out. So we're going to take our top piece. Okay? I'm going to set it up there. That looks pretty good. And then we're going to take the bottom piece. So this piece is going to be the fun part. You're going to want to crease it. Take it, fold it over like an accordion fan, go all the way down, and go over again. All the way down. Repeat this as many times as you want. Make it all an accordion style skirt, all sorts of things. You can even come back in and fix what you already did. Look at that. Now it's all folded up, looking fabulous. You gotta kind of hold it together before you glue it. See? Now it's a skirt. That's a pretty cool skirt. I like this skirt. Okay, so you're gonna pick where you want the dress to go. If you want it all the way in the middle, you want it angled, whatever you want to do. Let's try the middle on this one. So I have my hot glue gun. You can obviously use any type of glue. Any glue will work. I just had my hot glue gun out from a project I was doing yesterday. So let's go ahead. Be very careful if you're using hot glue. And put a little glue on here. A little bit on will do you good. I'm going to outline it. Okay. I'm going to carefully pick it up because that is hot when it's hot glue. And put it nicely down. Just kind of pat it in place. Okay. Now it's on. So now we're going to take our skirt and we're going to position it. You kind of want it to go to the edges of the dress. See that? Kind of give it a little bit of push down. Push it down. Push it down. Okay? See that? You want it to kind of overlap the top because you're going to add a sash. Okay? See? That is pretty fabulous. I love it. Alright, so first you're going to want to start with the top. We're going to add a little bit of glue here. A little bit of glue down the middle because we're going to come back in and do the sides. Okay. Pat it down, make sure it's on there pretty tight. Okay. So now I'm going to come in and just outline the dress. So this is a 2-ply napkin like I said before. So you got to come in and after you've glued it down in place, you got to do that on the middle of that napkin so that it stays shut. Okay, we're getting there. Alright, that looks pretty good. Okay, so now that that part's done, we're going to come back in. See how that lifts up still? Give it a nice little dab of glue. Alright. Woo, sticking to me. Okay. Perfect. So now we're going to take the rest of our little napkin piece that we've had, and we are going to cut out the sash. So, for this, you really don't need a stencil, and you don't need the 2-ply. So, just go ahead and make a line. Make another line, making it a rectangle. And make another rectangle. So, you've made a rectangle. Alright, so we're taking the sash, and we're going to attach it to the dress now. So all you want to do is get your glue and make a line across the middle where the sash is going to lay. And just pop it on. You may need to come in, fill in a little bit of glue, because the bottom has more fabric than the top. Okay? Look how cute that is. We're now finishing it up. There is going to be glue there. Just wait till it dries and you can pick it off and it'll still be fabulous. Okay? Dee-dee-dee-dee. Love it. Okay. So, we have now done the dress. It's fabulous. It's amazing, guys. You guys did such a good job. Look how fun that is. But wait a minute. It's overlapping the sides. You have to carefully take your scissors and cut along the side of the paper so that it can fit in your envelope, okay? Go along the side, carefully cutting it just along the line of the card. There we go. Okay, so now you get your pencil or your marker and you decide who you're going to send it to. Let's see, today it's going to say maybe a little heart up here, a little asterisk, I don't know what they're called, little pizzazz, we'll call them pizzazz. And then down here on the bottom of the skirt, I think it's really cute if you write "You are invited" along the curve of the skirt. So try your best to write really nice. With the E, sorry, my bad. Duh. You're invited. Exclamation point. Do all sorts of art all over it. So there you go. I wrote "you're invited" with a R-E, and then on this one I wrote "you are," so you can kind of see the difference there. Okay? So then you're going to want to open them up, and we can use mine as a guideline of what I wrote before. It says the name of the person that you want to send it to. You know, whoever you want to send it to. And then it says, "Please join me on," then you write the date right there. So we'll write person, date, for a virtual and this is what, you know, whatever you're inviting them to. This could say dress up party. Whatever you want to make it that they're invited to. And then you put the FaceTime, Zoom information right here. Zoom or FaceTime info. And then you write "thank you" or "love you," depending on how good of friends you are. And then signature. Alright, ladies, so that's how you can write it. I mean, you could absolutely write it any other way. This is just a fun, standard way to make an invitation. Close it up, put it in an envelope, send it on its way. You can even take a picture of it and have your parents send it to your friend if they don't know their address, but I'm sure somebody has got to know somebody else's address if your parents ask them. So, let's switch to the overhead view and sign out. Alright, girls, we have done it. I ended up with 2 invitations to a really fun virtual check-in. So you can write anything you want in these cards. They don't have to look like the ones that I made. This is just an idea. You can sit there and fold the napkin into so many fun things. I know you guys could do origami or anything really awesome. The most important thing is to really just to get them out to your friends, check up on them, and talk to them. See how they're doing, see what's going on at their house, what they're doing in school, and you can tell them all about those things for you. So, ladies, I will see you soon. Love you. Miss you. Bye.